Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, randomized with me, Get Daved, with complimentary tracker. Because a couple people in the comment section were asking about it and I was like, fine. Fine, all you terrible people. No, it's reasonable. Also, pretty easy to use. There's some that integrate with Twitch and you can like use chat commands to you know, make them do stuff. This one I just have to click. This is Pug Hug. And if you want to know all about that sort of thing, there is a streamer who goes by Sakura Tsubasa, which is a reference to an anime I've never seen, but I know Yuki Kajiura did the soundtrack for it. It's got a very good song called The Song of Storm and Fire. Anyway. And yeah, I know it sounds like a Game of Thrones reference. It's not. Anyway. She's got a website. She's pretty into A Link to the Past, and she's got a ton of really good resources just on the news section of her site. So it's like a weebly site or something like that. But check it out. You'll find a ton of useful stuff. And I don't really know why I took the path I did in life, but I'm I'm starting to fear that what we need to get is left behind in a dungeon. There's a couple spots where I took either just made, I mean in retrospect made a huge mistake, but this is the last spot I know about. In the game. I'm not very good at the digging game. Oh no. So basically, I will explain the digging game now that I'm not concentrating as hard as I can. In this version of the game, you are guaranteed to get one of the randomized items between 0 and 1 and 31 digs. It is guaranteed to happen in that. In the original, the logic works a little differently than that. You have, like, after 16 digs or something like that, then you have a probability of getting the random item. And it's a heart piece. The catch is, in this one, it's impossible to know if you got it or not, except for the fact that you'll hear the chime. So we didn't find a particularly special item, because like if the secret item is going to be 20 rupees and you keep digging, oh, is there anything sadder? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit up places I think I might have left something. So this is gonna be painful. We'll start with Eastern Palace, because I was kind of certain that I left nothing important behind, but I do know there's unopened chests. I'm pretty sure I missed something in Desert as well, and if it's in the Desert Palace, I am just going to lose my mind. And I'll have no one to blame but myself. Because the thing is, you can kind of get away with leaving a few treasure chests behind. Maybe. Or maybe you can't, as we're starting to discover. And I mean, we could defeat Aghanim. Okay, let's take a look at the map first. Yeah. Alright. I'm terrible, and I abused the knowledge I had to break sequence. And I don't deserve love. I think that's the second reference to that song in this LP. It's a fantastic song, and terribly sad. Now, I hope I didn't lock myself out with not having a key and all, but I'll have some faith in the logic here. Also, I might need to be a bit more diligent about picking up pots. Yeah, there we go. So if you kill one of those skeletons, or Stalfos early, not as many will spawn, so really good runners will chain a kill together quickly to prevent the second and fourth ones from appearing. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Alright, I think we're on the path. This is unexplored territory, right? Yeah, these are really distinct rooms too. I feel kind of doofy for missing them. Also, I'm pretty sure I've seen runners hit them every time I've watched a race. You know, if they go here at all. Sometimes you don't have to. Which has given me a bad feeling. There's also a really distinct room I didn't do. I'm preparing to kick myself. And you should kick me too. I deserve it. So this one, you can just go in here, grab that. Huzzah! The way forward is revealed. Well, look. If I were racing, I would have lost already for numerous other reasons. But that would not have helped. Well, hey, you know what? It's good news. Let's go to Turtle Rock. And let's just click here. Huh? Huh? I changed the color. And at no disruption to the Let's Play. Well, we're back in business. We're almost in go mode. If you watch a race of this game... Should I try it? No, I will take the coward's way out, as I always do. Oh, fine, I'll try it. If you watch races of this game, they'll sometimes refer to go mode, which is once you have every item you need to beat the game, you don't need to open an awful lot of the chests anymore. Pretty much the big key in most of the dungeons is all you're looking for. So you can really cut loose. So if you have, like, let's say there's two people that completed the same number of dungeons, but, you know, maybe in the overworld they did slightly different things. Yeah, and there's a way to get up. Let's try it. Yeah, stupid Tektite. And again, I don't even remember this. We did this like one episode ago, and I don't remember which way to go. So this will be kind of fun. But anyway, if you have one person who maybe has like the hook shot and the other guy doesn't, if that's able to put him into go mode, or her, that's a tremendous advantage, because even though they have the same number of dungeons to do, one is looking for the items they're missing, and the other is only looking for the big key and then go. So the depth to which they have to explore is drastically different. And disastrously different. This is the shop, right? I'll take the Heart of Shame. And you'll note on the tracker I didn't indicate how many pieces of heart or heart containers I'd found. Because I have lost count. Although, so this part's a little frustrating. Part of why I wanted to show off this is that one of the appeals of the race and this category of race is you don't have to 100% the game, and we might end up doing that. Because we're still not in go mode because we need ether. And then we'll be in go mode. Now I really should just stick with the path I know. Coward's Way Out it is. I will start at the mountain cave. Actually, if I talk to him... Yeah, we might need health. We're going to Turtle Rock. It's serious beeswax. I, of course, know what I'm doing. I'm also not sure if maybe there's an item here. The bumper cave remains unexplored. That's not a big deal. I mean, we would need the magic cape to explore that, and that's pretty much all that's left. Possibly in both worlds, that and the Mimic Cave, which we don't have access to yet. Now it comes to my attention that this might not be the way I want to go. No, we're still on the straight and narrow. This is good. Again, I know the game reasonably well by, you know, casual player standards, but by filthy casual standards. But Death Mountain, and more than just that, like Mount Tamarack in Link's Awakening as well. Oh, that one's terrible too. These enemies can cause a huge amount of trouble. I think it's like a clock. We'll find out. Nope. Bling, bling, blong. First try, and I didn't edit out any mistakes. Alright, welcome to Turtle Rock. We're gonna hope that we find ether in here. And again, the medallions that you need to enter Mire and Turtle Rock are randomized. But in this case, we got the vanilla. And there's still a chance, by the way, that we could get, I was speaking about the extended item chain, we could get like the mushroom, which we would have to exchange for, let's say, the magic cape, which would let us get to Bumper Cave, which would let us find the powder, magic powder, which would lead us into the thing outside the blacksmith's hut. And then that could contain ether. Like, that could still be the hoops we need to jump through. Oh, you know what? Bloop. There we go. I didn't have red mail marked. That's the most embarrassing thing. I don't really know where I'm supposed to get off. Like, literally. I feel feel like that was a bit premature to pick it up. I'll show you a little move I've seen people who are good at the game do. So you do that, and then to speed up your return, you do that. Because we are trying to unlock this door after all. So then we'll also do, just take it on the chin, that's what the pros do. The magic cape really helps. Or just avoiding the spikes in any way. Oh boy. Yeah, you can do a variant of that. But we would have missed out on that thrilling escape. Now, because I don't know anything, and Turtle Rock is a pretty tricky dungeon to me, not gonna lie. I need to take a look at all the directions we can go. So I'm sorry if you had like a meeting in 10 minutes. No, we've scouted the room out. So if you're lighting the torches the normal way, you would want to do it here because you're on the return trip. So you actually want to go on a really long route and then come back the way you came. Okay, and I just wanted to confirm that there was, you know, nothing we could do to get there. I'll just take some more damage. We can always run away. Let's head down here. I think this is just so we can admire the scenery, but let's do it. We're 5 arrows richer. That's where we came in. Right? Right. Just trying to knock off all the dead ends before we... Oh, this looks like a real place. Oh boy. Well, at least we're not chaining all these problems together. And if you'll excuse me, tick tock. Eh? 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 Give yourself 10 Get Dave points if you had a patronizing, like, very good Dave. You did really well. When I was seeking your approval. If you get your geometry just right, you can waste that guy a lot quicker. Also, Turtle Rock is turning into a pretty fancy place. That's a ton of damage. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the old magic cape out. Well, it's not important what I was gonna say. Maybe a little funny. Good start. Turtle Rock's a dangerous place, folks. I kind of forgot how much damage those chain chops do, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to show off a cool thing with the cane of Burna. Or Samaria, sorry. Just a way of timing everything. But don't worry, dying was much more entertaining. I think you can fire a rod though, and that works really well. Okay. We're just gonna put this on. Thanks. And we're just gonna do this now. These are the pro strats, everyone. And cower. There we go. A little invincibility frame. And run! By the way, I could not figure that room out for the longest time, way back in the day. I hope we don't need the Cane of Burna ever again. It's actually pretty critical for every part of this dungeon, but they're pretty liberal with the magic refills. Like there. And I don't know which way is the best to go through the pipe room. Pretty sure this doesn't lead directly for... I'm just gonna check. I'm pretty sure we can get in the other pipe. That looks like there might be a key in there, so... I'm gonna explore on the ground a little bit more. We might have even had a glimpse. Yep, okay. Ah, my precious magics. That has the look of a key. I also remember this room well. No, come back! Speaking of places where it would be, thank you. Nice to have magic powder. Or the shield at this point. I keep taking it on the chin. Alright, big key. I think that's its vanilla location. Alright, now we test my theory. Alright. Actually, it would be faster if I just went back the other way now. So I just want to check and see there was one other... This is not the easy way to go. There was one other option I could check out. Because I never did find out what was behind the other pipe, and it's probably going to be just a dead end, but better safe than sorry. It's going to lead to the Ether Medallion. Good news is we have the big... Ah! Alright. Nothing I say is important. Forget it all. Not 100% sure here. Not thrilled with how that worked out. Maybe it's here? Yeah, there we go. I think this is the Mimic Cave. Yeah, perfect. And you can kill them with the hammer, by the way. Actually, the easiest way is just to do... I don't know, some variant of that. You can also just kill them with the Tempered Sword. Okay, Ether. Great. Boy, the overworld's really let me down in this seed. But it's okay, we only need one more item. And if memory serves... Yeah, perfect. key, always a letdown. The problem with the randomizer is the big chests are always, they always look like they're gonna be exciting, and nothing but heartache. Oh, great. I just had to be sure, even though I pretty much had definitive proof of what would happen. Well, looks like I come out on top. Like every room I enter, it went really well. Well, I'm glad I did this little bit of exploration. Come on, there we go. Did I see a face appear? Aha! It's a nice little touch, very Zelda-ish. Okay, I think that's going to be the way forward. I have no idea what to make of this. Looks like a really lame one-way path, because there's no way you could escape from the other side. What's the meaning of it, game designers? So yeah, a good runner right there would use like the cane of Burna to like plant a block there that they could detonate and get all their timing perfect. All the good things you're missing out on. Ooh, 5 rupees. Oh shoot. I got a little ahead of myself. You can control the direction it travels at those intersections. Yeah, we're taking it on the chin. I was hoping not quite that much, but... well, we got a bomb out of it, so... worth it. If you run out of bombs, it's really bad news in this game. If you run out of health, no big deal. And on my first try... gotta remember I have already used my red potion, so I might actually have to conserve some of my health at some point or another. Alright, out of that hell. Near miss there. And then a hit. Alright, we have a key to open that door, but there's this lovely place. Alright, I suppose I don't want to die. Not a really good place to use it, but I mean, what choice do I have? Oh, sweet! I can take more damage. And the compass. That's fine. We can sprint all the way to the end now. Get ourselves a nice little respawn point as well. If you were to die, you could come back at this entrance to the dungeon. You always go back to the entrance, and this one is just a nice little safety checkpoint, basically. Actually thought that would kill him, but it's fine. goodness, they're coming for me. Boy, the way they move just always seems to be terrible. I'll show you. Alright, this room's going really well. The good news is it might be harder than the boss fight. I hope. I'm making it look that way anyway. And... And follow your friend. Alright. There we go. We actually, we have a pretty huge problem. I think the game's gonna take care of me, though. Let's just test my theory. Yeah, thank goodness. So, to beat Trinix, who's the boss of this dungeon, the boss, you need the ice rod and the fire rod. So what you're really trying to do is beat him before that ice bridge appears. You also can switch items before the explosion starts, but not after, so... Oh boy. And I can't win. I blame the lack of half magic. Well. And now the fairy's gonna get used. But I don't have any magic. It all came down to missing some critical attacks. Yeah, just finished the job, Trinix. I could have mirrored. One more time. Good start. Crazy thing is, I haven't had this much trouble on a lot of the bosses before, but I'm getting the jitters. Something about the randomizer, even though at this point, like, this is a pretty normal loadout for what you would take into this fight. I wouldn't have, like, I would normally maybe have the butter sword, but I wouldn't have the red mail, so it's kind of a saw-off. All right. I'm ready. Bad start. Don't think I can miss another one. All right. Well, it happened again. Give you the satisfaction. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to buy a bunch of blue potions.